walked in the room, the one and only, the doctor, the Reverend Deacon Dr. Willy B. Love. Reverend Deacon Doctor, now what I need you to do is some of the people, because we're still new on the air, don't understand how you can be the Reverend, the Deacon, and the Doctor all at the same time. Can you explain that to me? Because some of us is still a little bit confused. Reverend, Deacon, Doctor.
Of course, I can do that. You see, the Reverend, he does certain things. He runs the pulpit.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the deacon, the chairman of the deacon board, he runs the deacon board and the church.
Okay.
And, of course, the doctors it all up. Make sure it's all working together.
So wait. You the preacher and the chairman of the deacon board?
Yes.
Okay, so what's woo, never heard that one before. Okay, so what's you got me tickled. What's the subject for today, Reverend Dr. Deacon, whatever your name is?
Well, Reverend Deacon Dr. Willy B. Love.
Yes, sir. What's the subject today? What we talking about?
Well, I brought with me Dr. Neiman Marcus with us, and we have devised a new plan.
Okay, what's the plan?
Within our church, back in Freehold, Iowa, we have integrated the black folks there.
Okay, so you letting black folk in your church. You're getting a little dog. Okay, come on.
Yes, and and the way we've done that to make sure that this diversity works, we've had tests to prove. And Dr. Neiman Marcus, he is so ingenious.
So you're doing studies on diversifying your church. Okay.
Making sure we get the right people so that both sides.
I'm sure it's got to be a catch to this. Dr. Neiman Marcus, tell us the study you're doing to diversify your church. It's a catch somewhere, y'all. Keep listening.
Well, of course. I have devised a new plan. You see, there are 5 steps in making sure that this is, it works properly.
Okay. You have 5 steps to work properly.
Yes.
In Baptist church, we don't have 3 steps.
Well,
come by baptism, candidate, watch care. You come 3 ways. You got 5.
Well, this is the diversity.
Okay.
Yes.
Come on, I'm ready. Let's go.
The first, we call it the brown paper bag test.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Explain that one, please.
You see, we've discussed with ourselves that when the brown paper is put up next to the skin, and it is similar colored to the skin, or lighter, the black person, he feels more comfortable with being in the presence of white people. That is the first one. And the white people, we feel more comfortable with.
This is not going to be good.
Black people. You see, it is very good.
Okay, so we take a brown paper bag, we put it up against their skin. So, Reverend, I wouldn't make it, Reverend Deacon Doctor, I would not make it into your church. I am too dark. Okay, next, number 2, what else?
Well, the next one is this. We have and I'm going to take this one. It's the pencil test.
The pencil test, all right. Please don't tell me it's the color of the pencil on the paper.
Well, no. We're not barbarians.
Okay. Tell me what the pencil test is.
The pencil test is this. You see, what we do is when the person's not watching, we sneak up behind them, and we put a pencil in their hair. Now, if the pencil falls out the hair, it shows that there are too many curliness. Some people call them naps. And if they would not feel too comfortable in our church because
so if the pencil stays in the hair,
it shows that.
I know what it shows, but what I want to know, what happened if the pencil stay in the hair?
It shows that people would not feel more comfortable.
So they can't come to your church if you can put a pencil in their hair. Okay, that eliminates all my friends. What's the third step?
The third step.
What's the third step, please?
Oh, no problem.
What's the third step? Somebody help us.
Okay, the third step is...
We're going to get the third step. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back for the last two. What's the third step? Oh, my gosh.
The third step is this.
Okay.
Is we have to make sure that there is a bit of... We test their diction. Yes, we test their diction.
Wait. Now, the first test was brown paper bag up against the skin. And if they dunk it in the bag, they don't make it.
Right.
The second test is a pencil in their hair. And if the pencil don't fall out, they don't make it. The third test is what now?
Well, you see, there is a test that makes sure that they speak a certain soliloquy.
Okay, so their dialect. Okay, let's go. How do you have to speak to be a part of your church?
You see, that has to be a certain, like the pastor says, a soliloquy that seems to roll off the tongue and more European. See, you have to study more European type of dialect. You see, we have to get the black man away from his black ways of speaking, his African ways. And that speech sometimes confuses him because he's in America. Here in America, we cannot do.
Let me ask you a question. Since we're in America, since you brought that up, this is off the subject a little bit, but since you brought that up, we in America.
Yes.
When I call somewhere, customer service and that, why does it say for English press 1? Did we move?
Well, we
shouldn't have to press anything for English because we're in America. We'll be back with y'all in a minute.